Hello, and welcome back. Ever feel lonely and need someone to talk to, but there's no one around? If the answer is yes, I got just the thing for you. This is the Minolta Talker. This is a 35mm 2.8 point and shoot. So the reason why they call this the Talker is because it simply talks to you. So right now I don't have any film loaded into the camera, so when I press the shutter, isn't that annoying? First of all, this thing runs on 2 AA batteries, which is really convenient. It has a self-timer option right there on top of the camera. It also has a flash on, flash off option right there. So when you want to shoot flash, you just wait for it to charge and then you just simply shut up. So you can also control your ISO settings, which goes from 25 to 1000. The coolest thing about this camera is that it came with 2 extra lenses. One being a telephoto and one being a wide angle. Now I actually already ran a roll through this camera, shot all these lenses and just to do a comparison, because there's no indication on these lenses to say what they are. I found out that this wide angle lens is about a 28mm and this is about a 44mm, I would say. Not a huge difference, but there's a difference, as you can tell. So aside from telling it to load film, this thing actually tells you when it's too dark. Now if you ask me, that's actually pretty damn helpful. The camera just worries about you, you know. It really cares about you, and that's what I need in the camera. So you actually can turn off the talking on this camera. You have a little switch here that you just switch down and that turns it off, and that really takes care of the talking. So with that being said, I just want to tell you a little story about me going on an adventure the other day. I took a trip out to the amazing wilderness of South Florida, and I will tell you, I had a blast shooting this camera. So I loaded a roll of expired film through it and I shot it with my wide angle lens. And let me tell you, it was beautiful. It was amazing. I had a great time. Nothing went wrong. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, hope you enjoy. There's just too many goddamn mosquitoes. Something bad always happens every time I make a stupid video about these stupid cameras. Why do I do this? We're lost, dehydrated. It is so hot. I can't even think right now. Now we're on the beach. Well, that was interesting. I've never been in a tunnel in Florida before.
Most unheterosexual thing I think one could do.
I agree with that, and you know what? I'm at peace with it because I have a YouTube video to film, and there's nothing to do in Florida except be in a pedal boat and suffer in the heat.
Don't try to crash into those plants.
Don't crash into those plants. So as you can see, we're in very shallow water, alligator infested water, I should add.
Hell yeah.
Why are we crashing into plants? Yo, we're gonna So here's the taking pictures. This seems like a childish thing to do, but it is very exhausting. It's very slow. We pedal really hard, but we move like 1 mile per hour. It's just bad. I'm gonna take a picture to feel better about myself. The sun is blaring down on us as we speak, and I didn't bring any water, and I kind of need water. It's kind of ironic how I'm surrounded by water, but I can't drink it. This is bad. Alright, so that was a pretty cool shot with the palm tree. I'm gonna do it again. One with the wide angle lens, one without. I'm gonna do with. Nah, one without. Yeah, I brought 2 cameras on the boat. So what? Technically 3. I need water.
You got your cameras wet.
I got my cameras wet.
Was it warm?
Yep. Got my camera wet. Is this a bad thing? Okay, we are heading back. It is too hot, and people live here. Kind of disappointed we didn't see any alligators. I was hoping to see alligators. I have one more picture in this thing, and there was no alligators. I want to take at least one more picture, hopefully it's with an alligator. That's that. So we didn't see any alligators, sadly. We just got off the boat. It was one hell of a workout, and almost died of heat exhaustion. I still have one more roll to go, and I don't know what to shoot with it. But I can't even think straight. It's way too hot, and I need water. I'm very dehydrated. This camera really is heat resistant. It's still working somehow. Let's see if it still works. Yep, still working. I think I found my last shot. It's not that it's not too exciting, but for a last shot, why not?
Find my lens cap, nigga. Damn it. Ah!
And that was my adventure. That clearly did not go wrong at all. So as you can tell, some of the photos were a little bit too expired. However, I am happy with the results I got. This camera is actually really good. Some of the black and white stuff I shot prior to this video, I actually really liked. And as you saw in the video, it survived a huge splash of water. I mean, I'm talking a huge load of water. It wasn't little droplets, no, it was soaked. And I thought I ruined the camera, but it survived somehow. And typically these point and shoots tend to overheat. This one never really crapped out on me, so it's really a sturdy camera. I haven't dropped it yet, so I don't know about the sturdiness of it, but I'm sure I'll drop it. I drop all my cameras, let's be honest. So, you know, it's only a matter of time. I'm honestly very impressed with the results that I got. So, do I recommend it? No. But go get yourself a cheap camera. You're not gonna die. That's pretty much it for this whatever this is. I still need an outro.